There's no such thing as luck. Anything that happens to you, good or bad, must pass through his fingers first. There are no accidents with God. I like the story of the cowboy who applied for health insurance, and the agent routinely asked him, "Have you ever had any accidents?" And the cowboy replied, "Well, no, I've not had any accidents. I was bitten by a rattlesnake, and a horse did kick me in the ribs, and that laid me up for a while, but no, I haven't had any accidents." The agent said, "Wait a minute, I'm confused. A rattlesnake bit you, a horse kicked you. Weren't those accidents?" He said, "No, they did that on purpose." Well, I need to tell you, sovereign is a word that means God does everything on purpose. The English word sovereign means having unlimited power or authority. It comes from the prefix sov, which means over, and it's coupled with the word reign. So when it comes to sovereign, the word means to have total control. When it comes to finances and politics, the term has to do with the nation's right of self-determination, of answering to no higher authority than themselves, of being independent in their power. It's a big deal in many cultures today. But to say God is sovereign is simply declare that he is God, elevated above the highest authority in all the universe, and possessing not only infinite power, but infinite right, infinite rule, and infinite reign. He is the Most High, doing what he wills with the purposes of life. He is in charge. He is the head of the armies of heaven, so that no one can stay his hand or say to him, "Why are you doing what you are doing?" To say God is sovereign is to say that he's the governor over all the nations and the commander of all history. He's the King of kings. He's the Lord of lords. And thinking of God as our sovereign King and Lord answers one of the biggest questions in the human heart. And here it is. Who's in charge? That's what Winston Churchill wanted to know throughout the turbulence of the 1930s. Churchill feared no one in the British government was taking Adolf Hitler and the Nazi threat seriously. Prime Minister Stanley Baldwin seemed unable to face the challenges of leading England, and Churchill went around fuming about Baldwin's inadequacy and quoting a little poem that said, "Who's in charge of the clattering train?" That's a question that is frequently asked today.